it's Friday, and thank goodness I am Filipino because today is all about Kababayan pride on Kababayan LA. We have a Kababayan finalist in a prestigious jazz competition happening in Washington, D.C. Also a Kababayan finalist in a PBS-produced show, a reality show on Broadway. And of course, we're going to get to sample also some of the fabulous dishes that will be served at the kickoff party for the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture. Magandang hapon mga kababayan. My name is Janelle So, your Kababayan in Los Angeles, where today our first stop is, of course, we're going to be traveling all over Southern California with Southern California Toyota. And our first stop is a Kababayan-owned wine shop.
Southern California Toyota, take you around town with Kababayan LA.
It was a passion that turned into a business. And because Santos always started loving wine early in life, he also started owning a wine bar at a relatively young age.
Well, I've been in the wine industry for a while. I guess it all started when my parents started getting into wine when I was in high school. So they would actually let me drink wine, and we would go to restaurants and we would drink wine there. And they actually introduced me to my first job after college. When I was in college, they introduced me to Silver Lake Wine, a wine store in Silver Lake. And after I graduated, I started working there. And then I learned a lot about wine and the industry, and I kind of fell in love with it. And then I worked at a restaurant as well at AOC as a sommelier. And after that, I decided to open up Bacaro, our other place.
Mignon is Santos' second wine bar, but unlike Bacaro LA, his first, Santos has a more direct approach and vision for this wine bar in downtown Los Angeles.
I took these kind of research trips to New York and found a lot of really tiny wine bars that I thought were really cool, really intimate, but they were doing big things with wine and actually had good food too. So that's what we wanted to do here. This place is pretty small. It's less than 700 square feet, and we have 18 seats, so it's intimate, kind of like the New York wine bars. And I think we're doing something really unique here, what I like to call, and maybe other people call it too, an esoteric wine movement. I mean, it's happened in New York and San Francisco, and I think we're kind of like the pioneers in LA. A lot of the wines we carry, let's just say that if I have 10 wines by the glass, you could probably have 10 different varietals by the glass. We're not going to have 3 Cabs, 3 Pinots, and 3 Merlots, and then 1 Zinfandel. So we like to explore all these different wines, and these wines they're more bang for your buck.
Best is yet to come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine.
If you go in a restaurant and you order a bottle of wine, what the etiquette is and what you're supposed to do and what they expect you to do. So let's say I order a bottle of Plantage Cabernet Sauvignon from Montenegro. So what the server is going to do is going to come and show it to you, and you just look at it, make sure it's the right vintage, 2007, yeah, it matches basically what it says on the list or what you ordered. And then he's going to open the bottle and let you taste a little bit. And one of the reasons, the primary reason he's doing this is for you to make sure that the wine is not flawed. He doesn't really want you to talk about the wine, see if what you think about it, what it tastes like, because he's got other stuff to do. So a lot of times they'll give you the cork, and some people say sniff it. I say it doesn't really matter because you're going to be smelling the wine anyway. Right. So you should pour about 2 to 3 sips worth of wine, and you always want to hold the wine glass by the stem. You don't want to hold it by the bulb. 2 reasons. First of all, they say your body heat raises the temperature of the wine, but that's not really the reason why. One of the reasons why, I think, in my opinion, is because when you hold the wine glass, you're going to smudge it, and it's aesthetically not very pleasing to look at a smudged glass. So you want to hold it like that, and that's what the pros do. So swirl it around, give it a sniff, it's okay. Then you can tell the waiter, go ahead, pour it, or if you want to taste it,
Yeah, that's good.
Southern California Toyota. Take you around town with Kababayan LA.
Sa pagbili ng kotse, sport sedan design ba ang hanap nyo o crossover versatility? Nahihirapan ba kayong magdesisyon? Buti na lang, sa Toyota Venza, hindi nyo na kailangang pumili. Ang Venza ay para sa mga naghahanap ng bago at modernong disenyo na may luxurious interior. At para din ito sa mga naghahanap ng excellent handling at versatility. Ang Active Torque Control AWD system ng Venza ay sinisigurong pantayang torque distribution sa harap at likod ng mga gulong para sa stable acceleration and smooth cornering on all road surfaces. Mababa ang center of gravity ng Venza kumpara sa ibang SUV at nakakatulong din sa kaligtasan nito ang large wheels and tires. Gaya ng ibang Toyota models, ang Venza ay may star safety system at 7 airbags. Kaya naman ito din ang top safety pick ng IIHS sa vehicle class midsize SUV. Tipid din sa gas ang 4-cylinder Venza na may EPA-rated 21 mpg city at 27 mpg highway. Bagay ang Venza sa mga malalaki o lumalaking pamilya. Sikat din ito sa mga nagmamanehong ina dahil maporma na, magaan pang dalhin. Kaya kung midsize SUV ang hanap nyo para sa inyong pamilya, punta na sa pinakamalapit na Toyota dealership. Dahil dito sa Southern California, your Toyota dealers make it easy.